Hey guys, Jamie here, welcoming you to the first ever Upload VR recap. Let's get into the week's biggest headlines. First up, you'll soon be able to use Oculus Go apps on your Oculus Quest. VR legend John Carmack confirmed that Go emulation will be coming to Quest later this year. Quest will be able to replicate Go's controls, and in some cases Oculus is even working with developers to create hybrid apps. We still have a lot to learn about how exactly this will work, but it's no doubt welcome news for both Quest owners and Go developers. Sticking with Quest, Oculus this week updated the headset. Both the standalone device and the Oculus Rift S just got big upgrades to their inside-out tracking, making them more stable. Expect less time trying to find where your controller disappeared to and more time enjoying VR. Meanwhile, Oculus is continuing to work on Rift S's annoying screen flash bug, but just released Oculus venues for Quest. In PSVR news, this week we sadly said goodbye to Starblood Arena. White Moon Dream's VR exclusive shooter went offline on Thursday after one final community game night on Wednesday. Starblood was a lively action game with fun combat. Like many VR multiplayer games though, it struggled to build a consistent user base. Sony will also be taking Drive Club VR offline next March, so get in some game time while you still can. In more positive news, Valve Index is now shipping immediately in the US. The new Steam VR headset launched in June and had been back-ordered all the way to September, but Valve caught up with orders faster than expected. Fans in Europe may still have to wait a little longer, but anyone in the US can expect to get their one pretty soon now. Finally, it looks like one of our favourite VR experiences is coming back from the dead. VR just teased the return of Gnomes Goblins, an interactive story-driven app co-created with Iron Man and Lion King director Jon Favreau. We got a small taste of the piece back in 2016, but hopefully this week's return means we'll be getting a full version in the near future. We'll keep our eyes peeled for more. Now it's time to take a look at some of the biggest VR releases of the week. Okay, let's see what you've all been chatting about this week with our favourite comments. In this week's community download, we finally asked you what you're going to do when you first get your hands on Hello Games' No Man's Sky. Ghost Image has big plans, saying they'll take a stroll around before making friends with a dinosaur. Meanwhile, Super Pancreas made a sly reference to a certain universe-murdering Marvel villain. Our top pick though goes to Cool, who says he's simply going to lick a tree. Well, whatever floats your boat. Finally, it's time for our first ever VR recap giveaway. Spellbinding VR adventure The Wizards and Manic Ninja Simulator Sorrento VR are both getting physical releases on PSVR in North America next month. To celebrate, we're giving away copies of both to a few lucky viewers. Note that this week's competition is only open to viewers in the US and Canada. Instructions on how to enter are in the description below. And that's it for this week. Thanks so much for tuning into the first ever VR recap. If you liked our little news blast, feel free to comment and subscribe. We'll see you next week.